getting it kind of organized. Kind of there's some stuff. I have my one-legged guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and check and make sure that this is working, since the one time I went live and streamed 2 days in Stardew Valley, it did not actually save for some reason. So I'm gonna wait and see. Usually B will get on and he'll let me know that it's working. So I'm waiting for that, and then I always send it to a couple different people. Sometimes I can get on and sometimes I can't, which is fine, because I don't plan this stuff. I kind of just randomly decide I'm doing this. So I'm gonna just forward it to some people. I don't know why I just forwarded it to B. He already knows. If he doesn't answer, it's probably because he's getting ready to do stuff. I almost accidentally sent it to some people. I do that every time. I almost send it to the wrong people. Sometimes I'm gonna send it to them and just see if they come in, but I don't like sending it to people that I don't like talk to a lot. And I have a lot of friends that are international, and I feel kind of weird sending it to people that are international because I don't know if they're like busy. I don't know. I don't pay attention to what time it is all over the place. I probably should. Oh, this is cool. See? Anyway, I'm gonna just assume this is working. B, are you down there? Is it working? Okay. You didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure. Sorry, all that sound was annoying, I'm sure. So we're gonna keep going on. We've made it to the second bundle, which is step 76. And I had put it all in one of these little things. This was a sticker that goes to something else. So I just need to like dump it out. Oh, okay. Are you sitting in there? Are you gonna play what were you playing? Oh yeah, he's been in a Monopoly craze like psychotically. Can't relate. Can't say that I've ever been that into Monopoly. Monopoly. You're pretty good at it though. You're gonna have to start increasing the difficulty because you beat it too easy. I think. I'm not that good at Monopoly. I don't think I have the patience to play it for long enough to actually be like successful. Oh, this has the little butt end. I don't think that's the one I need. I need the other one that's like this. Oops. Let me see this one. See, I was wondering if I used the wrong one on that somewhere because I didn't notice it needed the butt one. So I'm kind of wondering if I did that wrong. I could have. Let's double check. Can kind of eyeball it and see. This one I know needed the butt one because otherwise this was falling off. I'm confident. I think we'll just see. I shouldn't be missing any pieces. I don't know, B. Maybe I'm blind. Oh, wait. I was. Whoa. I almost just chucked that at myself. Wow. The good news is that I found the piece I was looking for. I don't know. How do most people organize this stuff? Back in the olden days when I had more time and I didn't rush so much, I used to sort it by piece. Every time I'd open a bag, I'd like sort them all out. But then I kind of just started being lazier and lazier, so I stopped doing that. But I kind of wonder if I should have kept doing that. Because maybe I wouldn't lose pieces so frequently. I'd like to think, but I also know how I am as a person. And that is chaotic. I'm absolutely chaotic at this point in my life. So maybe it wouldn't help that much. You know what I'm craving? Korean food. He's looking at me like, the Korean food place is far away. So it's not that easy to just say you want Korean food. Yeah, I remember. Okay, it looks like this goes here. Didn't I already do that? Huh. I guess it's... Oh, that's a small piece. This is a big one. I have to wiggle them in together. Oh, hardest part is making sure they're all lined up. So I'm assuming that's right. That doesn't feel right though. Did I miss pages? I set the book that way. But I totally think I did. Or did I start building something I'd already built? I did. See? I didn't turn the page in the booklet. Let's set this to the side because it seems like there would be one for the other side. So I don't know if that's right. So I'm just going to pretend I didn't make that. B, I'm too chaotic. I think I need you to help keep me on track so I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I surely don't know. I surely do not. I surely forgot everything I was working on. I need to try to stay organized and do these streams like back to back, but life is kind of chaotic, and so sometimes I just can't do that. I'm sure everybody kind of has a similar situation. But I'm trying to get good about streaming a couple times a week. I need to be more consistent about the days so that my friends that I want to talk to are able to be on so I can talk to them. But I always leave them up so they can watch them later if they want. Usually Google will message me or whatever. Okay, this goes on here to kind of be like a little cover. Cute. And then I flip it. And then I need some of these little blue doohickeys and put them in there. The longer ones, it appears. I really wonder if that other piece is going to work or if I'm going to have to rebuild it to flip everything since I was a doofus. And then I need some of these little red guys. I was thinking about streaming tomorrow because B and I are going to be home. But I also want to play Oblivion on PlayStation because I already started that. So I might not stream just because I want to play Oblivion. And Oblivion is very important to me, which is fine. I enjoy it. Okay, this was a part I didn't like doing before because it doesn't fit the way I feel like it should, but that's okay. We got it together. So we're making like a second leg. I'm assuming this is a leg. This guy went in here. Building it the second time definitely feels a little easier, which probably means I'm going to mess it up. Yes, I did this last time too. This goes inside. And there's another one. And it has to go inside the opposite way. So that these go like this. Like that. And then we keep building. This went in between. Oh wait, I'm supposed to build it this way though. These are definitely way more satisfying to click together than the whatever that off-brand was. Although they're still, like, the other set's really cute, but it just definitely wasn't as satisfying. Okay, that looks like I built the other foot. So now let's keep going again. And I know most people that do Lego sets are super organized. I should probably look into that. But I don't do these that much. I kind of just do them because I like doing them. I don't do it because I'm like a fanatic or as into it as a lot of people are. Okay. Oops. Didn't pay attention there. I wish I could stream at a time that was probably better. I think a lot of my friends are like 2 hours different time zone than me. So that makes it a little bit hard. Okay. This looks like it should go here. Because it's sticking out a little bit. Because then a black piece goes here. And when it, these pieces goes here. Like that. Okay. Now this is the part that confused me last time because I have to make sure I connect these properly. And the pictures always make me super confused. But I think I got it because I did it once before. Okay. Now in here, you put... Darn it, I definitely should have sorted these. I got it. Makes it look like it's got a little wing or something. Okay, here's this piece. And it goes through so that we can build another one of these pieces. And then it goes here, just like the other one. This was the one I'd like messed up on last time because I hadn't used that flathead piece. Okay, now this is the part that we technically already did, but I don't know if I built it going the right direction. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of just looking at the pieces to see, because I think I built it with the pieces the opposite way. Like I think this piece and this piece here should have been on this side since I built it backwards. But I'm not sure if I can get it apart. My hands are not the strongest. I'm gonna keep trying anyway. I should have had B do it. I'm doing okay. I think some of the smaller pieces are gonna be the ones that get me. Like this teeny tiny one. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one out. Maybe. Here. I'm handing it off to B. He's sitting behind me. I can't get that piece out because I built it the backwards way. Please don't snap it in half with your teeth. That was so fast. Okay, so we're going to restart this by actually building it the right direction instead of the opposite way. So hopefully I do it right. And I'm not sure. Maybe it was the right way, but I just couldn't tell from the picture. I would rather just redo it and have it be right. So, because my head's not actually very good at conceptualizing stuff. Like, I have to see it and I have to do it the same way. Otherwise, like, my brain can't, like, figure it out on its own for some reason. Maybe that's a normal thing. Maybe it's not. This goes on top. I'm wondering if the Halloween stores have started opening in our area. Because the last time I checked, Spirit wasn't open where we are. And I was super bummed because I really wanted to go. Okay, put it in backwards, wiggle the pieces till it goes in. Looks like it did. Now this was the part I was confused on last time. Flipping it like it's in the picture. This part went down. This part went up, but this part is supposed to go back. So this goes like this. And then it snaps into the blue pieces there. That looks like we got the other leg built. And I just have to attach to this like rotating thing that we built last time. So I had to click it down a little and then snap it in. And let's see. It was easier to do last time because I could put it on its side better since I didn't have the other leg. I'm always scared I'm going to break it, but I'm not using brown pieces, so I think that I should be okay. Okay, it stands really well. You wouldn't, I guess because it's got the big back end pieces to help make it sturdy. So I'm going to set him here. You can kind of see his little feet sticking out. And we're going to keep going. Good job. Go us. I'm always scared to go too fast since I have a frequency of doing that and then having to rebuild a whole bunch of it. That's okay. That's what I do. And a lot of stuff. Now I'm just thinking about Korean food again. We're going good. Oh wow, that piece fit together so easy that I didn't even feel it snap. These pieces go on the back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I want to work on my books, I think, in a little bit. I've been like making my Pinterest boards, and it's been making me feel like writing a lot more. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that. Keep working on the boards to try to like get my creative juices flowing, I guess. I used to write all the time, but then like you get older and you don't have as much free time, so you have to like really decide what you're gonna work on. And then if you can't be creative, like you can't think of anything, it stinks because then you're just sitting there. You can't think of what to do. And in that case, I tend to start a new book, which is bad. Bad. Because then you don't finish the other books. And then you have 1,000 books, like me, that are all half finished because you can't finish anything. Okay. So I made one of these, and I need to make a second one because this is apparently the little foot that's going to go here. So I'm going to build the other one. So I need to go back. These build pretty fast, though. I couldn't do it from memory, but that's okay. Maybe I can. I have the instructions in my lap, so I'm like glancing down it as I go. But, oops, I put that backwards. See, don't go from memory. Do it the right way. I have gotten good feedback from my Pinterest though, B. I shared it to a couple people with like all of my reference characters and stuff, and they all thought it was really cool. So I just need to get people reading it. I'd like to have my published stuff come out soon. I think I'm going to release my books on Kindle Vella so I can release it chapter by chapter. That's something I always liked doing growing up. And then I think I'm going to release my poetry book first because I have one done. I have a Halloween themed one that I technically have been working on. I wouldn't say Halloween themed. It's spooky themed, but because, you know, Halloween's coming, I kind of want to have it done by then. So maybe I'll work on that tonight because it's almost done. And I think that's it. So now these actually go on the feet, on the other side of the feet, it looks like. So like this goes here, and then there's like these spots that have holes that are going to line up with these, is what it appears. So I'm going to make an attempt to do that and not mess it up. If I can line it up. Maybe it doesn't go there. Oh, it goes through here for sure. Maybe it goes further than that. Oh, maybe I just needed to do this. Okay. And then it looks like one of these goes on the end. And the same thing happens on this side. I was totally overthinking the heck out of that. I was thinking it had to like fit a certain way, but it does not. So that's going to hold them on, and then these go on here so that it doesn't fall off. All right, so the little feet are attached. And now we have, oh, it's telling me to go on to bag 3. So these are my extra pieces from bag 1. So he needs to scoot out of the way. And I only have a handful of little extra pieces that are going to go in my extra piece bundle. Now for bag 3, we actually have 3 bags. So watch your ears. So I'm going to start opening. Maybe. Usually I like ripping these. It's more satisfying when you rip them. Here are the bigger pieces there. Some of the smaller pieces here. Down there. And these here. I almost make an ASMR channel just jingling the Lego stuff. These look like the little whips, but I'm sure we're gonna use them for cords. So I have them all kind of laid out. Oh, there's black ones over here. So now I have to just find these pieces, which they're these small ones. Looks like I need to make 4 of these. I'm gonna grab these pieces out. And 4 of these. So I'm gonna take these out. It looks like I'm supposed to put these like this. So we're gonna do that. Our little assembly line is done, and now I need to figure out where these go. And so with the white feet facing forward, these go under. They go under this part here. So I'm going to snap that in, hopefully. My fine motor skills are so bad. Okay, I got it. And then you skip one and then you do it again. And they go on the inside. I think it's the fine motor skills on my left hand. I can't quite. There, I managed. I didn't check to see how shaky I was today. Okay. So I got those in. So they have little like spots there. And now we use the black cord first. Where, looking at the picture, the bigger side goes up here. And the smaller side, I know you guys can't see that. I'm going to flip them. And the smaller side winds up going over here. Doesn't fit super great though. Like it feels loose. Like this feels like it would come out very easy. So I guess I'll just have to be careful. I won't really be playing with them or anything. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the other black. And sorry, I'm sure it's frustrating to see somebody with low fine motor skills trying to do Lego stuff. Okay, the gold one goes next, and it looks like in the one above the black. So plugging that one in. No, I didn't get it. These are so loose, it's kind of weird. Okay. That's how the picture goes, though. So that's how I'm going to do it. Like the gold actually feels like tighter than the black does. Maybe it's just a different material. Okay, so now we got the little cord, fake little cord set up. They don't do anything. They're just pretend. And we're going to keep going. Checking messages. Okay. So I got my little round piece. And then I got a littler round piece. And then I have a hollow round piece that goes around it. And we're just going to keep going. Oh, these are small. They're over here. Maybe. That piece felt really weird when I was trying to put it on. Ah, I see. I'm used to putting it on top of like the multiple hole spots, but I actually needed to focus more on where the empty space was. Figured it out. Making progress. Okay. What are you laughing at? I want to know. Sorry, you were showing me a video. That's important to me. It looks like it's only attached to that. Oh, I missed a piece. No doofus. Okay. Can't forget that. So there's a piece that has this. And then these. Like that. That attaches to the bottom of this like that. I really can't understand how master builders like brains work to be that smart. That's not the kind of... I'm really good at data analytics, but when it comes to like building stuff, my brain can follow instructions, but it can't design. That's not what I'm made for. But if you give me instructions, I'll figure it out. It just might take me some time. Looking, understanding, getting them all to fit together. I do enjoy that. I bet I could figure out building if I really tried and I spent a lot of time. But usually for that kind of thing, B's really good at it, so I just let him do it. Sorry, B. I think he enjoys it though. Right? He's not answering. I'm assuming that's a no. I said you enjoy building things and designing it. He said yes in case you couldn't hear. Okay. This is kind of weird, but I'm going to keep going. No, not that piece. I think it's this piece. And then this. I thought I was blind, but I wasn't. And then this is kind of weird because it goes like over the slippery part too. And then this. From what I can tell, attaches like that. Now I flip it. Yeah, I did that right. And I put 2 more pieces on. I have to check for the Gengar Crocs again. I haven't done that today. Okay, so now I have this. Now I need to build, there's like another part that's going to go here. So I'm going to set that to the side to build this next piece, which I should be okay. So it goes like this, and then a piece goes on top, and then some other pieces go on the side. Get the red. Satisfying snap. And then you put it on its side like this, and it fits like that. And now we build another piece that's going to go here. From what I can tell, this, that, and this. And then that goes here. So it looks like this. And this looks like it goes on this part of his leg. So it shows, gotta make sure I line these up right. It goes like this. So now he's got his little leg brace on. Now we have to build one going the opposite direction. So some of it's going to be the same. No, it's not going to be the same. You doofus lady. I have to not assume that everything is going to just look the same. Because it doesn't. So this one started with a red piece. And then the half circle piece. And then it actually goes and sits on top of one of these pieces. I was lucky enough to be able to go to Disney and see Galaxy's Edge not that long ago. And it was pretty cool. We got to even do the cantina. We had to do that like super far in advance. So like if you're gonna go there, you need to book, like you can book it, you get access to being able to book out like so many weeks. So like before we even like were there, my sister had already like booked our restaurants so that we would get to go to the places that she really wanted to go to. And that was one of them. And it's cool. It's not like timed, like they're gonna time you like 3 hours or whatever, but you only get so many drinks. And then I think it was 2 drinks per person. And then they tell you to leave. And then you can, I think, get an appetizer too. So like we only got 1 drink each, I think. And we didn't get an appetizer because we just eaten somewhere, but we both got different drinks. I got one that was like basically just Powerade, but it was like fizzy. So that was kind of cool. And then she got some other drink that was also kind of fizzy, but it like had these popping things and it was smoking. I took a video of it a long time ago. I'd have to see if I still have it. This I'm pretty sure is supposed to fit on here, but I'm not going to get it. Okay, there we go. I had to twist it. And this time, it's actually flat on top. And then some of these. Like that. Keep going. Hopefully I can go, next time I'm hoping we can go with some more people. They like have not that much space there, so you wind up sitting with like strangers that you don't know, which is mostly fine. Like, you know, it is what it is. But it can be kind of awkward, and I know like one group of people, they tried to sit with us through like this huge fit because they didn't want to have to sit with anybody. And I can like partly understand that because, you know, you want to go and you want to spend time with the people that you are going on the trip with. So you don't really want to just sit with strangers at the table, but at the same time, it's not like you're going to be there for very long because they have these like pretty big booths that fit like, I don't know, like 14 people or something. So they do put quite a few families all together. But I just didn't care because to me, I still was able to sit with my sister, and then there was just other families there. But it's not a very big spot, so like I don't know how else they expected to fit all those people inside. But they were kind of rude, to be honest. So I need to build this with a blue piece now. But they got moved because they threw a big enough fit, and of course Disney's super nice, so they wound up getting moved. And so we didn't have to deal with them anymore. And the other 2 families that were at our table were like super chill and super nice. And we were talking about what drinks they got and what drinks we got. And so it was pretty cool. The one family that was near us had little kids with them. And it was kind of cute because the little kids got kind of a similar drink to me because it didn't have alcohol in it. It was like Powerade and lemonade or something in it. And it was all bubbly and fizzy, so it kind of made you feel like you were still drinking something like fancier than you really were. Which for little kids, you know, that's always really cool. So it was kind of fun to see like how excited they were. And this looks like it goes and lines up with this one. We did see one person do the flight. They do like a Rancor flight, and it's a beer flight. And they have like this whole thing, and they do this like chanting thing, and then they bring out this big like board and they start chanting and they yell at you, like not like yell like you're in trouble, but like just yelling and chanting and stuff at you. And then they have this flight, and it comes with like these Rancor teeth that are like this-ish big, maybe a little bigger, like that big, and then it's like, you know, bigger so that you can fill it with beer. And then it's like a couple different flavors. But it's expensive, so we did not get that. we didn't even think about it. That's a lie. I did think about it, mostly because after you do the flight, you get to take home the flight. So you get to take home the teeth. And so we were a little tempted because that's pretty cool. Like, you have to admit, that's pretty neat. So we were kind of tempted because of that. But you can also buy the flights because a lot of people get them and then they're not that into Star Wars. And so they wind up flipping them later. So you can buy them on, like, where does my sister buy stuff like that? Do you remember what? Yeah, Poshmark. So when we were there, she was already pricing it to see how expensive it was to buy the flight on Poshmark. And it wasn't that much more. So she was like, if we're going to want just the Rancor teeth and stuff, we should just buy it on Poshmark. And so we wound up not buying it. Okay, so this is the shoulder piece, it looks like. It's going to wind up going on its shoulder. But for now, there's some pieces we have to put on top. But I think even the flight on Poshmark was still going for like almost as much as getting the beer was. It might become less expensive once things are starting to become like more easily accessible, I guess. It looks like this piece. And this piece. Oh, no, that's wrong. Wait, what am I? Oh, it's a smaller one. That's why I can't find it. I'm trying to use the big piece, and I should be using the small piece. So it looks like that. But I was tempted to buy one for B because it was really cool. I did get what was that thing I got you? I don't remember what it was called. The crystal. I got you the crystal thing. I got you a couple of them, didn't I?
You got a couple of lightsaber crystals and the Sith holocron.
Yeah, I think you're right. I got you the Sith holocron. And those were pretty cool. And it's cool because like Disney's got like a way now that you can like check yourself out. And I really liked that. Oops, I forgot this piece. I can squeeze it in. But I really liked that because sometimes like those stores would get so busy and they'd be so full. And that stunk. And so you could literally just check your own stuff out. Like they had these kiosks you could go to. And so you'd check out yourself. And somebody would still come and like check whenever you were getting ready to leave that you didn't put stuff in your bag that you shouldn't have had. But it was a lot faster than waiting in the line, especially in that store. Because at that store, there was like that's where you could do your lightsaber thing. And so obviously that part, there was a lot of people waiting in line for that. And they were all in the back area where they had the lightsaber thing going on. So I didn't have as much time to like talk to people because I obviously was trying to get out of there because it was so packed and not about the crowded life. Wait, these are different. I think I need it to be like that because I think I need the holes down because these go under it like that. It didn't line up as good as I expected. Maybe it's the other way. Oh, you can't do it the other way. So I guess it's that way. I just thought there's like a little bit of a dip between these, so I thought it would have been different. Oh, hi, Scott. Sorry, I just looked up. Sorry I'm not the best Lego builder. I'm just rambling about my trip to Disney. I'm kind of craving going again. We were planning on taking Kiki and going, but he's just not quite ready yet, which is fine. I mean, he's still a kid. So we're talking about a different trip maybe. I'm missing pieces and I'm missing a piece here. I think this piece is supposed to go here. And then this piece goes like that, from what I can tell. And then this is going to snap on these blue pieces, supposedly. So we'll see if that's true. Well, it sounded like it did. So now his leg is done on that side. Starting to look a little bulkier. So now it appears we have to do that entire process again, but in reverse, which is fine. I hope you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling very well the other day. I definitely think something's going around because there were some people at work that were also out sick recently, and so that stinks. But I know I get allergies so easy that, like, I just need to go outside and I'll get sick if I'm out there for too long. Put that one on upside down. I'm kind of going off of memory again, which is not smart. As we have seen in the past, I usually forget what I'm doing. I do try my best. I'm also getting really dizzy today. I think it's just because it's warmer than it has been lately. So when I turn my head too fast, I've been getting really dizzy. Let's see what I got. Got my pieces on here. And there. I do want to go to the California Disney at some point. My sister just went there with her husband, and she said it was still pretty cool. I think they liked the Florida one better, but I just want to experience stuff. And I'm not super picky about things. I kind of just get happy to do things and be out and about, living life and whatnot. Okay, that's the wrong piece. It's this one. And then a little red piece in between. One thing I like about when you have to make two of something, either I'm going to make it really fast because I remember how it's supposed to go, so it's like easier for me, or I'm going to do the opposite and I'm going to think I remember how to make it, so I'm going to make it really fast, but it's completely wrong. So I'm trying to be a little bit more thoughtful, but my brain doesn't work super great some days. Let's see. But so far, so good. It's gotta be one over. I still think one of my favorite things to do was when my sister and I had like a day where we couldn't go into the park. Oh, what Technic build do you have right now? I haven't grabbed any of those yet. I've seen some of the cars and they look really cool. B put together a John Deere tractor not that long ago for Kiki. And that was really cool. But I really liked just riding the different transportation modes that Disney offers in Florida because I'm a nerd like that. And I particularly enjoyed riding their little train. It's not a real train. It's more like a Amtrak, I guess, or something like that. But I loved that thing. I could have ridden that thing probably for 4 hours, but I did not. Make my sister just stay on the train. We rode it in one giant loop before we did something different. Oh my gosh, yes, it does. So this is pack 3. So this took packs 1, which was 1 pack, and then 2, which was 2 packs, and pack 3 has 3 packs. And this is the remainder of pack 3, and I still have packs 4, 5, and 6 to go. So this has a lot of pieces. But it's fun. I like it. This is I think my second biggest set that I have like already purchased from like B's kits. The biggest one's gonna be this one. This was one of his, I think, Christmas presents a while back, but it's the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. This is the biggest box anyway. I think the biggest set we ever had was does it say how many pieces are on it? Sorry, B has the box. It usually will. Really? He's looking. I might have destroyed the box too, so who knows. But I really do like. Oh. That would be smart. Oh, it doesn't say. Maybe. Doesn't it usually have a list of all the pieces? Maybe it's in the back. Oh, it's on the back. It actually doesn't say how many pieces it is. Usually it'll say somewhere. Well, watch it. Well, I don't know, but it's a lot of pieces. I know you believe me. Oops, I forgot to put one piece on top. But yeah, the public transport at Disney is so much fun. And I would really like to see what other, like what they have. I don't think they have any options actually in California. I thought my sister said that. Like, not that they don't have public transport, but it's not like cool. It's just like the buses. It's not like they have at the other Disney, which is the fun part. I also liked riding in the Skyline. That was like my second favorite public transport. We didn't stay at the Contemporary, so technically we had to ride a bus to get to the Contemporary, which is the resort that has the tram system. And but we rode there specifically so that I could ride it because I'm that kind of person, and my sister knows how much I love trains because I'm autistic, which is true. And I've always loved trains. Oh, thanks, B. Over 1,000 pieces. So we got half of his leg done now. So now we have to work on that other piece. I don't know how many pieces this one is. Oh, so it's actually got more pieces than the Shrieking Shack because the Shrieking Shack only has 777 pieces. The box was just significantly bigger. So it tricked me. Sometimes these round pieces are so hard to get to snap in, right? But I got it. We're making decent progress. I think it's probably going to take me 1 or 2 more times to finish this, though, because it's a lot more detailed and some of it's less intuitive to me about how they're supposed to get put together. So I take a little bit longer. Which I'm okay. I'm not super fast. I'm not super bad at doing this, but I'm also, you know, average. I'm average. But tomorrow, like I said, I was thinking about streaming for some tomorrow during the day. But I also want to play Oblivion, which I can't stream because when you stream or when you play Oblivion on PlayStation 5, you have to stream it from their catalog. You can't download it or anything. And since you're already streaming the game, you can't also stream what you're playing, which I understand, but it also blows because I really want to stream it. I guess if eventually I'll set up my Xbox so I can do that, but I don't have my Xbox set up for my account. Is that right? No. It's like on there, but my streaming stuff isn't on there. Which I don't think would be that hard to set up, but I think it's like that. And then it's like this. My sister's more into Star Wars than I am, but definitely like growing up, I remember watching a lot of it as a kid and being in love with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi. Back when Phantom Menace came out. My sister was in love with Darth Maul. Which is cool seeing how popular he's become, because I don't remember him being that popular when I was a kid. I guess because he was a bad guy, and like bad guys are cooler now than they used to be. But I definitely don't remember like people liking Darth Maul like being a good thing or like common. Because I remember I liked General Grievous a lot, and that was weird to people. But that was just because he had a cool character design. Like, it wasn't necessarily because, like, I thought he was... I mean, he's kind of a cool character, but his character design was just cool. Like, I think that's B's favorite, right? I don't know. General Grievous? Yeah. Sorry, he went to the other room, so I have to yell over at him now. But it is. It's so cool. He's got like multiple arms and stuff. Like it's just dope looking. Make sure I line it up correctly. This time, make sure to put this piece in on time. And this one random piece that goes here. Sometimes I wanted glue pieces down, but then I remember I'm not coordinated or like mindful enough to make sure that I didn't mess up putting the pieces on there. So if I glued them down, I would never be able to fix it. And I know I'm going to make mistakes because that's just the kind of person that I am. So probably shouldn't glue them down. Okay. Put these pieces in. Well, Elise finishes his legs today, so that's exciting. And this time I'll remember to use the right one of these. Have you been to the one in California, Scott? The Disney, if you're still here? Two piece, then the one. And this one. Yeah. And this one. And then one of these. And two of these. Kind of make it look cool like that. Oh, it looks like a gray piece goes on top of the blue piece. I did not do that on the other side either, so I need to go and push that one on. I totally didn't notice that till just now. You haven't? I know it's very similar in some aspects, and some rides are the same, but I know some are different. And their Universal already has their Nintendo World open out in California. I don't think ours opens till next year. B and I were looking today because we were talking about possibly going to the one in California maybe sometime. And so we were checking to see, because we were also talking about going to Universal, but I want to wait to go to Universal until the other stuff is open. I've only been to Disney World in Florida. We went that last time with my sister, and then the time before we went one day, but we only went to the Star Wars park. So I've been to the Galaxy's Edge twice, but I haven't been to the other ones, and I haven't been to Epcot at all because we decided not to go to Epcot. Okay, so we got that on there. And it looks like that. Make sure it's snapped on. And now this is his shoulder, or his thigh, I guess. It's his leg, technically. Okay, and now it looks like I'm supposed to take these rings and like make them solid. I do want to do Disney at Halloween at some point, because then you have all the villains out, and I really want to see that. And I think Jack and Sally are out. Plus all of the spookier merch and stuff, since that's how we decorate the majority of our house. So I got two of these now, and those go here. It looks like it goes around this. So snapping those puppies on there. I also want to do a Disney cruise at some point, but I'm kind of scared to do that because I'm scared I'm going to be sick, like on the boat. And that would be a huge bummer. Okay, now it looks like we're building like these little fake piston things. So we're going to make an attempt. And I got to make 2 of them, so let's just do them at the same time. 2. And I think I'm doing that right. If not, you can come over and fix it. No, that's definitely not the right piece. It should be a round one, right? I think it's this way. Are you playing Monopoly again, B? He's addicted.
No.
Oh, you're not? He's been like super addicted. He's even been playing on his phone. Okay, now these guys are supposed to be in this piece. Like that. So I just need to finagle them so they fit. I'm going to do that on the other side. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. I think that's pretty close. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to say that's pretty good. And then it's telling me to do something with these, also in his legs. And then I'm supposed to pin him in with this, I guess to keep the legs from falling apart. So I'm trying to see where it goes in. It looks like it's supposed to go through the guy's leg with this like round hole spot. Gosh, this is so hard. You got to make sure everything's lined up just right. Push, and then pin it in with one of these guys. Okay, I got the one on there, so that's a good sign. This set of bags actually seems like it had the least extra parts. I've been showing them off every time. And most of the sets I've had have had quite a few. It's always the tiny little pieces, of course. Okay. Squeeze him on there. Okay, so we got those in now. So I guess that made his legs pretty sturdy. And that's it. So that gets us through bag 3. It looks like his legs are completely done. And they're kind of cute. He's getting there. And for that set, bags 3 only had 2 extra pieces. So right now we have this many extra pieces. I always think it's interesting to see how many extra pieces we wind up with. And I did go back through to make sure that I wasn't like forgetting to put a piece on. So far, those are just extra. And I have 2 of these now. This one is the official Lego one, and this is the non-official knockoff I got with the Stardew Valley set. So the color's a little bit different. This one's a darker, and it doesn't say Lego here, even though they still put the square there. It's like, dude, just don't even put it on there. But obviously the rest of it looks very much the same. I'd say the Lego lip is a little bit longer. I don't know if you can see that, the shape of it. It's a little bit different. So this one's got a little bit more to it. You could definitely tell the different feelings of the plastic. I'm checking to see if the depth of these is the same, but I think they are. It's kind of hard to tell because either way I put it, it winds up getting blocked a little bit. But I think the Lego one and it are the same lengths. Just for people that care about that kind of stuff. So when we come back, we're going to do bag 4. Maybe I'll work on this again this weekend so I can get it done. But maybe I'll stream and maybe I'll play Oblivion. I can't say. I did work on my room a lot. I don't really want to take my camera off because when I take my camera off, we have to put it back on. But I'm going to do it anyway because life's too short. It's all over the place. That's me. I look like a crazy person. I look like a crazy person because I can. But anyway, so my room is finally getting like pretty nice now. Dare I say, almost professional. It's not, but I am getting stuff put up. So I have my wall hanging put up. I have some of my art put up. I talked about that in a stream on my Instagram forever ago. I have some shelves put up now. I have some more of my shelves over there. I already started hanging stuff up on them. So maybe if I go live some other time, I could show that stuff off. And I have more shelves on the other side of the window that I'm also starting to put stuff on. And I have some more stuff over here that I can put stuff on. So I'm finally making some progress. I have my extra kits over here and my Stardew Valley set. And eventually I also have my other shelves over here, which obviously right now is storage. Sorry, it's all crooked and shaky. That's just me. And then I got my old dollhouse that I decorated, which I'm gonna have to see if that's even still together because I had used paper, like scrap of paper to make walls and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure what that is going to wind up looking like whenever I actually look at it now because it's been in the attic for a while since I haven't been able to do anything with it. And this is my cute pajama set that I got from Walmart. And this is my cute blanket that I got from Home Goods. And I was brave this time. I decided I wasn't going to go for the soft, fluffy blankets like I usually do. I went for this one, which has a different material to it, and I freaking love it. So it's a lot thicker, though, which is good because this place is going to get really cold in the winter, which is one reason why our windows are, like, sectioned off. But anyway, so I'm making progress. Eventually, I'm going to stream more. I'm hoping to record real videos again soon. I have a friend that I want to pay to do editing because he's starting up his business, which is going to be doing that kind of stuff and everything. So I really want to get that started at some point. But we'll just see. But that's all I really have today. So thanks for being here with me. It means a lot. And that's all I have. Bye.